Hello and welcome to The Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Ryan Ashker. Stay tuned right here. It's The Restaurant Show on CW57. Hello and welcome back to The Restaurant Show. Right now I'm joined by my good friend Kaz. I'm so excited to have her back. And we have Greta along today as well, her first time on the show. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From Rosie's Coffee Bar and Bakery, and we're going to learn some more stuff today, which we always do when Kaz stops by. So what are we going to be starting with today?
Well, we're going to start with a sunflower cupcake, and Greta is going to demonstrate how to make that. We pick cupcakes that are really easy to do that anyone can do at home.
All right.
And so we're going to start with the cupcake. So the first thing that she's going to do is just frost it up a little bit. And just a nice yellow frosting. You can get a lot of the food colors and tips and things that you use for cupcake decorating at different stores such as like Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and there's a really cool store on Odana Road called the Vanilla Bean.
Sure.
And so that's where you can pick up some of the little tools that you might need to do this. This is crushed up Oreos that we're putting in the middle, and that's just like the little seeds of the sunflower. So far pretty easy. You could probably do it.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So Greta, how many of these have you done to get ready for it?
Gonna be honest, just one.
Just one.
Learned this in a book.
So she just learned it, so we can do it.
Yes.
And last time Kaz was here, we learned how to decorate a cake, and I actually took that home and practiced it. So watching The Restaurant Show, you're learning how to bake.
Awesome. And so this is a leaf tip, and there's different leaf tips that you can get, at the store. You just kind of ask around. And so we're just pulling out the petals with a leaf tip.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's going to be a little sunflower. And this is super easy. Anyone could do it.
And you got the little pull away at the end to leave kind of that leaf impression with you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep, cake decorating is so easy. It's just having that right tool and knowing how to use it.
So with that, is that something where you guys ever teach classes on designing kind of cupcakes or cakes?
We actually do.
Right.
If you like us on Facebook, you will see when we will have our next cupcake class. We don't have one currently planned because we're pretty busy with wedding season right now. But they have been a lot of fun, and usually at the end of a cupcake class, we get to do some like siphon brewing and some fun coffee stuff. Yeah, they've been well received.
You'll have to let us know when the next one is, because I'm going to sign up for it.
Okay, that'll be awesome.
More than just the show, I want to come out next and do it out there too. And that's done. Wow, look at that. So that's the sunflower cupcake.
Yeah.
All right. And then you also have I'm going to go with this one, the marshmallow flower.
And so again, she's just going to kind of do a base frosting on that.
So when you're doing this and matching, frosting with the cupcake, things like that, what are some, popular or some maybe out-of-the-box sort of flavor combinations that you're a fan of?
Well, I think it's really fun to mix peanut butter in with your frosting and crush it up with peanut butter cups or something.
Ooh,
I mean, and you can fill your cupcakes. You can take a little knife and cut a little hole out of your cupcake and put fillings in there, and that's an extra fun surprise. You can shove like a fresh strawberry, or there's all sorts of stuff that you can shove inside that cupcake so that it's like a fun surprise when you bite into it.
So an added little treat almost inside of the cupcake.
Yeah.
So you're cutting the marshmallows in half, and that's gonna I see. That's gonna make the petals on the marshmallow flour.
And this is just colored sugar that she's dipping it in.
Kind of pinch it. You pinch one side and then you kind of form the other side.
Okay.
And what's nice about this one is you don't need any special tips or anything from those specialty stores. You can just do this at home. Just buy your bag of marshmallows. And these the colored sugars you can get in the grocery stores in the baking aisle.
I want to make sure we mention too, you brought up how busy it's going with wedding season and things like that. Yep. Are you guys still taking orders for graduation ceremonies, weddings, things coming up for the summer?
We sure are, and we're right next to Monona Grove High School, and they're graduating this weekend. So we've been seeing a lot of cake orders coming in, and we're going to make sure to have our blue and white colors ready for them.
There you go, the Monona Grove, the blue and white colors, they're ready. So if you guys are watching this from over there, make sure you call someone specifically to get your cake for graduation. That's going to be coming up. And also, I noticed I drove by over the weekend. You guys have a patio now.
We do. We just opened it up last week. And so now you can sit outside, and it's a nice little patio that's in the front of our bakery.
Oh, wow. That sounds fantastic. So you can sit out there and have a couple little treats and enjoy the nice summer, spring weather here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes. And now we've got our little marshmallow one done. And we're going to move right along and get our spaghetti done.
Okay, the spaghetti one, that's might be the challenge one. So far, I think I can handle these. We'll see how good Greta can show us spaghetti here while we have some time left.
Okay.
Oh, we're
So
going to
we
borrow
got-
a board.
Yeah.
You got the cupcakes in. So that's one of those fancy kind of chocolate candies on top. That's what making that meatball looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to help her real quick, so
Sure.
we're running out of time here.
So we're getting the cupcake spaghetti. And you can see down there all the frosting kind of coming out, looking like the spaghetti noodles and the meatballs, and got some butter on there that I'm sure not butter because they have all these kind of crazy tricks to make it look like how it's supposed to look.
I'm going to help make meatballs real quick.
Okay.
Yep, these are those fun little candies.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there for Greta.
So if you have your wedding coming up this summer, you still have some time for those graduation ceremonies, things like that, be sure to give them a call because they do an amazing job in a wide, different variety of fun ways to kind of do that. And are you still seeing a lot of cupcakes for weddings too, or just the cakes?
Oh yeah, we're seeing a lot of cupcake weddings. I would have to say we're seeing more cupcake weddings than wedding cakes, so it's still a pretty big trend.
So it's a big trend out there.
And this would be a really cool cupcake.
It would.
So we're just squirting our spaghetti on top,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna put our noodle.
And you guys are making that
Our
look easy. So
meatball.
legitimately, this is another project
And
that
our Laffy Taffy.
any of you watching this could do at home. And then what
And
did
the
you use for
butter
the butter on
is
there?
just a Laffy Taffy.
So just the Laffy
Just
Taffy.
one of these.
Well, look at that.
And so we got our cupcakes done.
And
Ta-da.
just like that. So this is stuff you could do at home, do it with the kids, do it with yourself. Have a fun Saturday, Sunday afternoon. But regardless, go check them out. Rosie's Coffee Bar and Bakery. Greta and Kaz, thank you guys so much for coming back in.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back with more of the restaurant show after this. Hello and welcome back to the restaurant show. Right now we're joined by Cassandra and Joel from Market Grill, and they're going to be talking about a few of my favorite things, beer and really good food. So we want to start out with, tell me a little bit, you guys are doing growlers now and buckets of beer. What's that all
Yes.
about?
So you can choose any 5 different bottles of beers
Okay.
for the same. And it's only $10. And then we have our growlers that you buy for $10. And then to fill them, $6. On Mondays it is $5. And then we have 12 different tap beers.
12 different tap beers. So you
Yes.
got a lot of variety you can put in the buckets, and then, a dozen varieties you could put in the growler. And if you hold on to that growler and bring it back, you save a little bit of money every
Oh
time.
yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. That sounds like a heck of a deal. And so with the buckets, with the growlers, that's something that could make a great gift for someone. There's always birthdays, things like that in the summer, and who doesn't love a good beer?
Oh yeah.
Now, and you can only get, I want to make sure I point out, if I have this right, you can only get that in Market Grill, correct?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you're not going to be able to get that anywhere else. Don't try to go to the store and get it. You can only get it at Market Grill. So you got buckets of beer and growlers. And these are cool looking growlers too. So I know with mine, you put them up on a shelf, have them look nice. You could add that to the collection. Or I'm just weird, one of the two. And then when we get to the good food part of it, we have some fantastic daily specials, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have every Wednesday our half-price sushi and bottles of wine,
Okay.
starting at 11 to 10 at night. And then we also do have our fish fries on Friday. So we have cod and walleye to choose from. That is also starting at 11 to 11 at night.
Oh, wow. So they
Baked
go
or
all
fried?
day. It's not
Oh,
like just
yeah.
a happy hour special.
No.
And first of all, the sushi is absolutely amazing that you guys do.
It is.
So great sushi at half price, a large variety of wines. Do you know offhand how many? I know we got just
Between the probably a good selection between the red and the white. I'm not too sure.
not sure. It's a lot. I can tell you there's a lot of wines. So you can get the wine and the sushi half off, and then fish fry, the two to choose from. And who doesn't love a fish fry? We're in Wisconsin, so that's kind of a norm everywhere. And you guys do a great variety on that as well. Get it a couple different ways and some great dishes, and they come with sides as well. So you just get really great value for those two.
Yes.
And then Saturday.
We do have our prime rib as well. It comes with mashed potatoes, broccoli, soup or salad.
Prime rib, mashed potato. Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting hungry while I'm filming this. It's not even fair. I'm going to go eat as soon as we're done right behind us. Oh my goodness. And then, we also have different menu items, things like that, all the different time. And that's why Joel's here. And Joel has me all excited today because he's got a spinach and shrimp salad. So tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. We're going to do a spinach and shrimp salad today, something a little light, summery. So what I've got is a bowl of fresh spinach. We've got our raspberry vinaigrette. We're going to pour a little bit over the spinach. And I always like to season my greens with a little bit of salt and pepper, bring out that flavor. And I always like to use my hand to mix this. Tongs tend to bruise the greens, so this is a gentler way of doing it. And we're gonna go ahead and put this in our bowl.
Nobody likes bruised greens.
Nope, no bruised greens. And then we're gonna garnish this with some fresh red bell pepper, nice and sweet. And a little bit of red onion. And then Parmesan cheese, a little bit of bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? And peanuts. And then, of course, we can't forget the shrimp. Now, the shrimp have been seasoned with New Orleans-style blackening seasoning and then sautéed and chilled. So everything's nice and fresh for you.
Wow.
And there you have it.
That looks
Our beautiful
great.
spinach and shrimp salad.
Can't go wrong with shrimp. And like you said, it's a nice lighter menu item for the summer.
Right.
People are concerned about their figures. That's something nice. Now, question with that, with the peanuts, is that more for the texture? Or does that actually add a nice flavor to it as well?
It's for both. Obviously the texture is there, but the flavor is also
Okay.
part of it too. So.
And that's just one of the many different menu items that you guys can get a la carte and ordered and things like that you're going to cook up for them when they visit Market Grill.
Right. Yep.
Wow. And then one of my favorite things they do, I want to make sure we have some time to talk about that because you guys just missed one, but fear not, there's one coming up next month as well, is the wine dinners. The wine dinners, was that the third Thursday, correct?
Yep, it's the third Thursday of the month. We do a different, theme every month. This last one was a seafood theme. The next one, I believe, will be like a 4th of July theme. We're kind of still deciding, but
Could be good.
it should be really good.
So what did you have for this, just to give us an idea, what did you have for the seafood wine dinner?
This wine dinner, we're doing Alaskan seafood, so we're featuring halibut, salmon, clams, prawns, scallops, things like that.
That's
So
really good food. And is there a set price with that? Is there a special, or how do those work?
It ranges depending on which one it is. This last one was just $50 per person. 5 courses every time, trivia with every course. So you actually do have the chance to win the next one for free every time you come.
Okay, so you play trivia along with the wine dinners as well. So you got game night, then you got wine night, and you got food night. And $50 for that food, just the scallops alone and halibut and all that different fish is going to be fantastic. So 4th of July one coming up next, maybe, looking at that. But third Thursday of every month sounds absolutely fantastic. I could think of, you're better than I am, but a lot of burgers and brats. But they're going to have something better than that for you at the wine dinner, I'm sure. So they have those going on all the time. And like we said, Cassandra pointed out that right now they have the growlers and the bucket of beer, a lot of other great food. Give us one more time the details on the growlers and the bucket of beer. I just want to make sure I let people remember that.
Yep, so it's 5 any bottled beer, mix and match, and then that's only $10. And then our growlers, we have 12 different tap beers for $10. Oh, well, then $6 to fill it, but then just the 10 to buy it.
Jeez, that's just a heck of a deal. And 12 different varieties to choose from. Everything fantastic. Give them a check. It is the Market Grill. They have those wine dinners. They always have amazing food, as you can see here, and now great drink specials as well. Give them a look at Market Grill. Cassandra, Joel, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of the Restaurant Show in just... Hello and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Right now I'm very excited. It's the first time I've had a chance to sit down with these guys on the program. Claudia Irish Pub, welcome.
Thanks, pleasure to be here.
I'm really excited, one, because we got some great things lined up for you from Claudia today. And we're gonna start off with, all you had to say was Guinness and I'm in. But it's a Guinness barbecue boxty, correct?
That's right, yeah, we're gonna take our Guinness barbecued pulled pork and then do a little Irish twist on it, which is a traditional Irish pancake. It's a potato pancake called a boxty. Okay. So we'll actually get started with that. So yeah, it's kind of a twist on a traditional pancake, very similar. Starts out with your flour, eggs, and a little milk, and then we add some shredded potatoes to it and some salt and pepper to kind of make it savory. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking that. And in the meantime, I'm going to get ready to start on our slaw that tops off that the Guinness barbecue pork. So I have some nice shredded cabbage there. We're going to add a little bit of seasoned rice vinegar. That seasoned rice vinegar is a little bit sweet, and then also, of course, the vinegar flavor to it. We're going to take some fresh squeezed lime, squeeze that right in there. A little bit of chopped cilantro, some salt and pepper, and then a little bit of sugar just to add a little bit more sweetness to it. And then I've got just a little bit of oil here as well, and that'll add a nice shine to it all. And then we'll just kind of stir that up. So a real simple slaw mixture here, but really add some nice color and also some nice crunch to the dish. So there we have that.
Never heard them called a boxty. I love potato pancakes.
Yeah. So you can add a lot of different variations, make a lot of different variations to this. You could add cheese to it. You could add other vegetables to it, onions to it as well. So we're gonna go ahead and just get these going. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up our barbecued pork here. So we have some shredded pork, which we cooked in-house, slow roasted, seasoned up nicely, and then shredded. And then I'm gonna take some of our Guinness barbecue sauce, which is, of course, Guinness Stout mixed with a sweet barbecue sauce. So we'll take a little bit of that.
It smells just amazing.
And we'll just kind of mix that up together. There we go. And I think that needs just a touch more, actually. So this adds, like I said, a little bit of sweetness with the barbecue sauce, and then you have the Guinness Stout as well, so that adds a nice little bit of bite to it. So we're getting these going here nicely. Just separate those off. So yeah, and it's kind of one of our new additions to our summer menu, actually. We just rolled out a menu about a month ago now, spring, summer. So we've got some fun new stuff for it. This is one of them, also some other entrees. So definitely an opportunity if you've been to the Claddagh to come out and check us out for some new items. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a nice little flip there.
And now as we are getting into summer, you guys also have the patio open.
That's right. Our patio is wonderful, gorgeous patio. We'll start doing live music on it. So we have live music 5 nights a week, actually.
Oh, wow.
So, geez, every night but Tuesdays and Sundays. So Saturday's a little bit later start, 8 o'clock start time to about 11 o'clock, but a great opportunity to come out, have some nice refreshments, try some new appetizers, some new food, and check out the live music. So it's really fun.
Sounds like a fantastic night to go out. Just hang out on the porch once the weather finally starts to heat up a little bit. But great music, and the appetizers are amazing. They have some really good
Thank
apps
you.
up there.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these off, and we're going to just go ahead and get plating on this here.
All right.
So we'll take our potato pancakes there. Just kind of set these up like that. We've also got some sour cream. So we're going to take, of course, our potato pancakes with some sour cream there like that. That's each one of those. And then we're going to go ahead and just top it with this nice pulled pork that we had there.
It's an interesting combination that I wouldn't think of, but it all just goes together.
It does, you know, and you've got that creamy sour cream. Goes great with the potatoes, and then we've got the sweet pulled pork with a little bit of our sharp lime-flavored shredded slaw right there. So we'll just top that off, just like that.
That also gives it a nice little color on top too.
Doesn't it? Yes. There we have that. And we're just going to finish this off with some chopped green onions, just like that.
Goodness, that looks.
And there you have it. And it's one of those where you can dive in with a knife and fork, or you can just pick one up and kind of go like a taco, if you will, and just get after it like that. So.
I think I'd go taco. That's the Guinness Barbecue Boxty.
There
So
it
we
is.
have that. And also, you brought along for us, we're going to be continuing with that Guinness Barbecue.
That's right.
Guinness Barbecue Pork Sandwich.
That's right. We'll do a little bit more of a traditional pork sandwich here. So I'm going to start off just with our toasted brioche bun. And then, of course, we have our pulled pork here. So we're going to just go ahead and mix this one up as well. Add some of that nice barbecue sauce to it. And go ahead and mix it up. And this is just a standard toasted brioche bun. This is something that we actually, it's kind of a supplemental menu for us. We've got a little lunch menu that we're working on. It's about 4 or 5 items that are real quick fired for those people coming in for their business meetings or so forth that don't have a ton of time. So we can make up some wonderful food for them, have them in and out in 20 minutes or so.
So this one you were telling me isn't actually on the menu. It's more
No,
of
it's a
kind of
supplemental menu.
special feature item.
Exactly. So we're going to top that off with a little bit of extra sauce because everybody loves the sauce.
Obviously.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and put some of this crispy bacon right on top, just like that. So everything's better with some bacon. And then we're going to take our creamy coleslaw, just like that. If that's not enough, we're going to top it with some of our Irish cheddar cheese.
Wow.
And this will get melted down in the salmi under at the restaurant. And then just top it off like
So
that.
you got the sandwich, and then you got those nice wedges on the
Yep,
side there
seasoned
too.
pub chips, as we call them. So there you have it.
Absolutely fantastic. That looks great out at the Claddagh.
Yes, sir.
Also want to note, we have Father's Day coming up.
That's right, around the corner here in June. So we're going to be doing a great promotion, Fathers Eat Free. So,
Nothing
hey,
wrong
come
with
on
that.
in, bring your family. Dads eat free, get to choose from a nice selection of different things. Actually, the whole menu is up to them. So,
Wow. So Father's Day coming up, Dads Eat Free. Call ahead, get your reservations in. But most importantly, you got to go check out the patio, get some beer, get some appetizers, and check out this Guinness Barbecue Pork on pretty much anything you want. It looks fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in today.
thank you, been a pleasure.
Claddagh Irish Pub. Check them out. We'll be back with more of the restaurant show in just a moment. We want to thank all our guests today for stopping into the restaurant show and sharing with us some amazing food. Want to thank all of you for tuning in. It's the restaurant show right here on CW57 where you can eat the best and just forget the rest. Thank you for tuning into the Restaurant Show right here on CW57. My name is Ryan Ashgren. I'd love to thank all of our guests for stopping by and giving us an idea of some great food to try right here in Madison and the surrounding areas. The Restaurant Show here on CW57, where you can eat the best and forget the rest.